Hi, I'm Sage Vaughn. I painted the Mercedes-Benz mixtape cover, Prime Choices. I'm interested in this edge between what we would consider society and what we would deem the wilderness. That part of us that we give up so we can become part of society and have a job and do all this other stuff. I express that a lot with my paintings of birds because I feel like birds are the most prominent animal, wild animal that lives among us. I do a lot of paintings of butterflies in an almost ironic manner to emphasize the ongoing change that in a society we try to ignore and deny and say that things are stationary and stable, when the truth of the matter is they're not, and I don't think any animal feels that way. Well, the inspiration for the mixtape cover was based on the title Prime Choices. I was drawn to the idea of man or something man-made being derived, something synthetic being derived from a natural source, and making something new and synthetic that was more powerful. So I take these swarms of butterflies and then organizing them into these rings. And so I took that, and then the title of the mixtape is Prime Choices, so I thought, well, let's go to prime colors. Red, blue, and yellow. That's the beginning of it all. So I learn a lot from people when they describe my work about them, which I love. I can transmit something onto this painting, hang it on the wall, and then stand next to someone and they tell me about it, but then I learn a lot about them. My grandmother is a big inspiration.
Morning, bub.
My father taught me the technical aspects of art and to love the process. My mother taught me to really strive to work harder. And then my grandmother taught me to just get fucking crazy. And there's a lot of stuff out there to play with and do and to be inspired by.
That's a Drew, and this is a Picasso replica.
She collected everything, artwork by famous artists, artwork from street artists, anything. And she traveled around the world and was interested in people's ways of expressing themselves.
He was a very quiet child.
It's a self-portrait of me without before the mustache. How did you start collecting art?
I actually believe my mother started because we had things in our house that other people didn't have. And I think that's when it began.
Why do you think I have drips in the paintings?
Why do
This is a point of contention with a lot of collectors and...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, they
I think that's your own rebellion.
My rebellion against what? Gravity? Live from Los Angeles, Art Talk with Green.
I never wanted to be an artist. I ended up making a lot of artwork. And I'm terrible at everything else.